Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now look here, Junet Mohamed, the minority leader who is fighting to become the majority leader, and Ichungw'Wah, the majority leader who seems to be enjoying another person's power and privilege, were invited for an interview on Jkia Live, Jeff Koinange Live. Sijana ilikuwa Wednesday. So we were waiting to see these two appearing for that live interview with Jeff Koinange. But surprisingly, 1 hour to the interview, they finally notified Citizen TV that they will not be coming in for the interview. Reason? They have been summoned to State House for a meeting. Lakini walikuwa wakwe kwa Jkia Live. The main discussion was all about the court ruling and Wetang'ula's decision as far as who should be the majority and who should be the minority in the National Assembly. Sasa hawajakuja kwa discussion with Jeff Koinange. So Jeff Koinange is left stranded with his show. Just 1 hour to the show. Wataprepare nani akuja kwa hii show immediately. But this is what Jeff Koinange and those who love watching this show were treated to.
And you know, if it's Wednesday, it's all about those 3 letters on the keyboard that follow each other. JKL. Thanks so much for joining us on this Wednesday. In fact, here's the story. You'll enjoy this. We had invited the majority leader of Parliament, Kimani Ichungw'Wah, and minority leader, Junet Mohamed, to come on the show to talk about what the High Court ruled and what the Speaker overruled. They both agreed they were coming to the show. But guess what? They called us about half an hour ago and said they had been summoned to State House. Do the math. They're not coming.
Now, there is 2 questions, or one, that Kenyans are asking. Who invited Junet Mohamed and Kimani Ichungw'Wah to State House at a time when we know that Ruto is busy on other issues? Mambo ya AUC inaendelea. Who invited? And why? What were they solving or going to solve in State House at that time? Those are the 2 questions that I want us to try and answer. But before we go deeper into that, just a quick request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, to answer this question, that why did Junet Mohamed and Kimani Ichungw'Wah avoid going to Jkia Live? Yes, as they say that they got an invitation from State House for a meeting, there can be such. But again, they might have not been invited for a meeting, but just asked not to go for the Jkia Live interview, simply because they have matter at hand that they feel need to be solved. Ruto is not comfortable having the two engaging in a debate, yet the matter has not been solved. Remember, there is that broad-based. And Junet acknowledged that in one of the press conference they had, that we have not felt the broad-based in the National Assembly. It is only being felt at the executive level. He said that. So there's a possibility that the president is looking for a way to sort this matter out together with Raila Odinga. And therefore, having Kimani Ichung'wah and Junet Mohamed engaging in a fierce, divisive interview as far as who should be the majority and minority, it will expose the government and bring more division, cause panic and confusion in this broad-based arrangement. So, the issue is that there are people who are not comfortable with this discussion. So they had to use every means to make sure that Junet and Ichungw'Wah are not going head-on Jkia live until the matter is solved. Yani Ruto anapiga vitu na Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, little mtu wa Ndengu pia ako pale vita. Then you add on that ODM. Ruto will be completely naked. This tells you the level of panic in the president and state house. That you have so many enemies, such that you cannot allow ODM to join the enemies because they can finish you. Panic. Fear. So a phone call might have been made here and there. And Ruto, ayuko state house, Ruto ako busy kwa vitu zingine. The question is, who invited the two to state house? Nani huyu? Varuk Kibet? Definitely a possibility of that. That's why in the deep state, William Samoei Ruto, the president. There can be a possibility they have called in and request maybe for a meeting. So imagine we anticipate that National Assembly is going to work independently in serving the interest of Kenyans. But instead, looking at the situation at Jkia, the National Assembly is not independent. It is being given directives from State House. State House is in control. Therefore, National Assembly has been reduced to an extension of the executive. Otherwise, why majority leader and minority leader be summoned to State House? And extra now they have to cancel an engagement that they had to have on Citizen TV. Look at that. No independence. Members of parliament are being compromised by the executive. And you think that these are the people who are going to oversight the executive. A compromised legislator can never legislate independently with the idea of serving the interest of the people. Instead, they will always be compromised, even to pass some bills that are not people friendly. Hapo ndo tumefika. Sasa hiki leo mnaona wanapiga nyingi hii yote. It ended up by cancelling an interview. And Junet Mohamed was the one leading the troops from the Azimio side into even issuing a press statement and the whole thread that we were able to hear from their side. But now, Ikifika kwa interview, wanakunja mkia. And that's why I said in the first video that the only person who can solve this problem, if they sit down, is Raila Odinga and William Ruto. These are the owners of the bigger parties here. And the biggest problem in Kenya is that the party leader is, is bigger than the party they lead. It's like it's above the laws and regulations of the party. So watu wawili tu wakuja pamoja, this issue will be resolved. Lakini kabla wakuja pamoja, haitawezekana. But now, by the fact that there was a call for Kimani Ichung'wah and Junet not to show up on Citizen TV at Jkia Live, it confirms that State House is now living in fear, having looked on how ODM behaved. Sasa serikali lazima washuke chini, waanze mambo ya kufikiria how to solve this. Rewards and all those other things might just soon come in. Now, I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. And if you have reached this far, my humble request is kindly just subscribe to this channel, like our video, share this video, and drop your comment. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.